What's up, fam? Scott here with the 5-Day Startup. I'm really excited to talk to you today. Today we're going to cover some Shopify hacks. What we're going to do is show you how to get Shopify for free or for an extended trial. We're also going to show you guys how to do custom themes, animations, custom templates, basically use Shopify and add a whole bunch more features. But first, I want to talk about pros and cons of Shopify versus WooCommerce. Shopify is easier to use, has a cleaner back end, but has much less functionality and ends up costing more once you try to do advanced features. So guys, if you're just getting started, you want something simple, you want it to always work, you want really good customer service, Shopify is for you. If you're a little bit more advanced, you're trying to do custom features, you're doing subscription-based, things like that, WooCommerce is definitely gonna be a better option for you. I use both depending on the business, but here's the hack to get it for free. All right, so if you guys have heard of the Shopify Partners Program, it's for developers to help sell stores. So as a developer, I create a store for a client, and if they like it, they basically transfer it over and then they own it. So with that program, you actually get that store for free forever until you hit 50 sales. So that 50 sales point is where it'll kick in and your free trial ends and it'll start charging you. So that's what I mean by free. And then we have a hack to keep it longer. So if you're using like a service-based industry that doesn't sell products and you use a third-party checkout like a calendar, like Calendly, you actually get to keep that website for free forever. And then you get a lot of premium plugins for free as well. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. We're gonna jump in, we're screen recording now. So you just go to shopify.com/partners, go to the homepage. So we're gonna go ahead and join now. So my business is the 5-Day Startup. My email, info@the5Day Startup. Guys, if you need any help or services, we're happy to help and do some of this for you. Website, let's do the 5daystartup.com. Region, it's grayed out, cool. Business goals, building apps, building new Shopify stores for clients. So new Shopify stores for clients. Yes, WooCommerce and WordPress. And guys, WooCommerce is just the checkout platform on WordPress. So WordPress is what you build the website on, and then WooCommerce is a very popular and the one that I use for checkout. You can add a whole bunch of features there, so it's pretty good. If you guys don't know about the 5-Day Startup, basically we're an Amazon consulting firm, but we do a lot with Shopify and WordPress just because it's part of the business, making sure you're multi-channel. We help integrate those into Amazon and eBay and fulfillment sites like that. Okay, so now once we're in here, this is what it looks like. You can become an affiliate through this program. If you guys are interested, I have my affiliate links down below. That'll help get you a discount and helps me out. I really appreciate it if you use those links. But we're gonna go to stores right here. So once a confirmation email. All right, so we just confirmed our email and I think we're ready to go. So now we're gonna head over to stores here. I'm not gonna go through everything, but there's some really cool affiliate tools and ways to make money from Shopify. So now we're just gonna add a store. So we're gonna do development store. Store name, I'm going to do Deep Space Impact for no reason whatsoever. The store name does become part of the Shopify URL. You'll change that later. So as you can see here, your Shopify URL will be the name.shopify.com. You'll be able to connect your custom domain. I'll kind of explain how to do that as we go through. Password. You don't really have to remember your password because the cool thing about any store that you do develop is Shopify Partner gives you a backdoor in, which is awesome until you transfer it over. So it's pretty cool there. No, I'm gonna leave that. We are located in the United States. So I'm gonna say I'm building a new store for a client. And guys, this is a good opportunity not only to build a free store for yourself, but to start working with clients and build them for them. Cool, so it's developing our store for us. So now once it's open, I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. So again, that was it. You guys have a free store now. It's free until you hit those first 50 sales. But again, if you use a third-party payment platform, if you're using scheduling, you use Calendly or any other platform. Paywhirl is one that I use, and I'll put an affiliate link in there for you guys too. It does recurring, it's subscription-based, but you have a free model where it takes, I believe, 2 or 3% on top of the credit card transaction. So it's good to start, but it becomes expensive. But again, you can upgrade and it becomes cheaper, whatever you based on your models. I've used it before, I like it, and it's super easy to use. Okay, so in the store, so we're gonna go to apps. Now we're going to go advanced themes. So I've done a previous video where I did a whole bunch of coding and it was complicated. Guys, there is no coding involved with this. We're going to use an app called PageFly. And normally this is a paid premium app, but because we're in development mode, it allows us to get free access to it. All right, so GemPage is a good one. I prefer PageFly. It has a little bit more functionality. It has the animations in there for you, and it has a longer free trial, and it seems to work on this. See, it says free plans available, so let's do it. Get app. So if you guys have watched any of my other videos, we used this custom coding process before, really complicated, and it did not look as good as what we're about to do in half the time. So guys, we're already heavy into developing the store. So let's go. This is what the PageFly looks like. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I am going to show you guys how to develop a basic store and some of the features. So we're going to go to homepage. So create a homepage. So we're just going to call it home. It's homepage. The URL would be basically the homepage. Show. So it's cool. You can do like a landing page here. You hide the menu bar, and then always do the lazy load. It just loads faster. Basically, that means that as someone scrolls down, it'll start loading instead of trying to load the whole page at once. So they have a whole bunch of templates in here. You guys can go into homepage. I don't usually use templates, but I guess for this video, we'll use a template. This one's about space. So what looks spacey? None of them look spacey. Actually, we'll go ahead and use this. So this is what it looks like. That way you guys get a good idea. This one looks pretty cool. Let's do it. Because we haven't turned off storefront password, we're going to go ahead and do that now. So we're going to go back to here. We're going to go online store, preferences. So guys, this is really important. Also, you want to put in information about your store here. So this is that metadata that'll show up when you share. I'm just going to, whatever. So when you share on Facebook or anything like that, this is what's going to show up, that description for the home page. And then each page has their own meta description that we'll show later. This is where you do your Google Analytics, your Facebook pixels. Then this is the store password. Basically, because it's in development mode, it's hidden. I'm gonna turn that off. That would be your password if you wanted to keep it hidden, but share to your friends. There we go. So cancel should be good now. There we go. Okay, so it would have just taken you to that page to edit it. So now we're gonna go in and edit. This is a really cool editor. I'm just gonna throw stuff around. Shop's about space. So this is already an image with text overlay. So how you would find that, you just click on this side, guys, and then you type, I think it's over here. Yep, so you got your image with text overlays. So they're just using these presets. I won't go through everything, but I'll go through some basic stuff to help you guys get started. So then you can see how to control it here. You can do animations down here on almost anything, which is really cool. Styles. So style is where we're going to change colors and our background. So here it is. So I want to change this, and I like Parallax. You can also do videos. So check this out, guys. Let's go to Parallax first. Let's upload. Best practice would be to compress these images a little bit so that they load quicker. I'm just pulling them off of Pixabay. Make sure you get free images so you don't get sued. It's never fun to be sued over an image. It can be very expensive. Wow, it looks spacey already. That's cool. So let's change this to, so let's see, there's a whole bunch of built-in features here. I'm just gonna play around a little bit so you guys can see what we're doing. So we're in style here. I have text highlighted. These are some of the builders. So you can do custom fonts here. So you can just click here and then select any font you want. And then you have to drop down, and there it is. There you go. You just got to customize font. You can make it bold. What else was I trying to do? So you make it all caps. You can make it, there you go. That's what I wanted. So there's a lot of built-in features here. These are your margins, so you can move stuff over. There's not enough text here to do that, but we can do it on the actual outside image. So let's say, so you guys notice the main menu bar is in here. If we click up here, turn this theme style on. I recommend always coding with the theme style on just so you can see what it looks like. So then we're gonna shift this padding. So that's that part. So I actually like that 190. But what I want to do is see this awkward space here. We actually have to do a negative, it's usually like 55. Yep, so that brought me right in. You can do negative 60, and that just moves stuff closer. So same with the bottom if we didn't like that spacing. There we go. And then up here you can see what it looks like on a laptop, tablet. And then you can edit the sizes specifically for different screen sizes. So let's make this 20. And then you can see here, you can change it right there to make it quick. But in that, and I also want to shrink my margins a little bit. So you can make the adjustments just by, I'm just scrolling on my mouse. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, I'm not gonna show you guys how to do everything on here. We'll do like 1 or 2 more things. You can do different sections here by just dragging it in. So that's how they got some of this. Tabs, accordions, slideshows. So there are a lot of tricks to all this. Slideshows have some tricks. So let's throw in a slideshow here. Let's do it. So one of the cool things about this is the way they break up their sections. So sometimes it's easy to get lost in these sections, but just remember up here you have control. So if I'm in an actual slide here, and now I'm connected to the slideshow, and then I'm in slide 2. So it's really important to look at where you're actually on. So let's just go to slider, and then we want to go to general. And here's where you would add more slides. So things like that get a little complicated. Let's say you want the padding to be different. So let's go, here's your height. And then style, we're gonna go here. So let's do -100. See how it takes up more space now. -200. Now it takes up the whole space. So let's do 150, 150. And then if you want it to touch above you, -100. Oops, that went too far. You can see the overlay. So let's do -30. All right. Pretty cool. And then you just select here. So I want to be in slider 1, so I just slide this way. And then let's just put another image in. I'm actually going to go ahead and just use this image again. But I'm going to show you guys how to do something even cooler. So up here, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a capability for videos, which I really like. So we're going to go back to, I got the text. So again, you can see what's highlighted. So we got hero highlighted. And then we're going to go into style. So then we're going to go into video. So once a link, so it tells you what it can be. It can be a URL, YouTube, Vine, MP4. So the cool thing about Shopify is you can post things for free. So we're going to go into settings. Then we're going to go into files. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, guys. If you need any more help, let me know. I'll do custom videos on PageFly and things like that later. All right, so we're going to upload a video here. And then I already downloaded one. I did it from the Pixabay again. Canva is great for images as well. So we're just going to open that. So now we're hosting the video ourselves. We don't have to rely on a third party. And this is free hosting. So I just grab that link right here. That's within the URL. I'm going to throw that right in there. Let's just delete this section. So here you have a control to slide things around. You can move their placement. So if I wanted to, it's a little big, but you can clone it or duplicate it. You can delete it. You can copy the styles for like text, which is very useful, and paste the style. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm going to go ahead and delete the, see, I didn't have the whole section, so I want to go, I'm just going to get the section selected. That's too much, so you can see where it's going, so I don't want that whole section. I want maybe the column. So you can see with that selected, the row. Let's go ahead and delete the row. There we go. All right, so now it's gone, and there's no weird spacing there. And you see this, it's not playing, but let's go ahead and save. Let's see if it'll show up in a preview. So that's a unique thing. Not many Shopify sites have that. And even on WordPress, it's probably a plugin. One note, it doesn't work on iPhones, but it works on Androids for some reason. So if you have a smaller one, you gotta make sure you're checking on Android and iPhone to see how it works, and it just loops that video. It's a really cool feature. And there you guys have it. That's the basis of the builder. I'll go through a little bit more. If you guys are kind of get what we're doing now, you can skip ahead to the next section. We'll do some more advanced stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see what other features we have in here. So this is your header text. Again, just to get that in there, you just slide that in here and place it wherever you want. And then in here, there's a lot of advanced features. So let's say we want to do some animations, because I promised you guys animation. So in general, just all the way down here. Also visibility, you can hide it on laptops or things like that. So if you need, it looks weird on an iPhone, you can hide things. Attribute or animations, just scroll down, it's hidden down here. So we can get whatever you want. I like when it flies in, so we're going to scroll down. And then I also sometimes like when I hover, especially for like buttons, it's going to do that. So let's save. Let's publish. Let's check it out live. So there's your website, really cool. There's your animation. Guys, animation's awesome. You can make all of these slide in, so let's do a little bit of that. Let's just click this, animate. All right, guys, so I hope you realize by now that the old way of coding sucks. If you guys ever watched my old video on how to do it, I can even put a link down there, but this is just so much better. So now let's, again, just preview it so you can see it. So you see the animations, you saw that slid in, and then when I hover over it, and then you can make it a button if you want. So to make it a button, you would just click on it again. So it's selected, you would go to style, I believe. Nope, general. Okay, here we go. So click action. Here's all your features. So light boxes will pop up. So let's just say we want a button, then you put your URL in here, and you can select a page. I don't think I have anything in this website yet. Or you can just put a URL here. So that's the program. You can put in your product information here. Here's some custom plugins that work with it for reviews and things like that. Here's your sections. And then one more thing I'm gonna show you guys how to do is to save a section. So you can only save sections. You can only save like the main part, but right here, save, test, save. And then in this folder, you get your saved, and then you just drag it, and it'll be the same thing. Doesn't want to go in. There we go. There you go. And you got an undo button right here. So let's see what else do we have for you guys. We have a version history, which is awesome if you make a mistake. I've actually never used this tool, but that's probably pretty helpful. It shows you how to dial in to an area. And then if you want to do your custom coding, you can do that as well. And each feature, you can custom code. So if I want to come in here, and I want to put some custom code behind it, I think I do it in style. Yep, so you can do your CSS as well. We're not going to touch base on that. Okay, so let's just publish this again. So guys, I do want to remind you right now we're doing all of this for free. It's just part of Shopify, and I think this is a hack. I don't think anyone really knows about this. Regular pages works the same way. Create space, regular. Okay, so we're just going to use, I'm just going to go fast now. I'm hoping you guys kind of get the idea. I do want to publish it so we can kind of move around and show you guys stuff. Published. Okay, I'm going to publish again just to make sure. Okay, so you can do custom product pages as well. Might as well just do one for you. So I'm going to do it from scratch, and then I like the lazy load. So I guess I already needed a product in here to modify, so we can do that later. But you just create your product and then select it, and that way it would take over that. Remember that password, the page was password protected beforehand, the whole website. This is only the whole website. So if you want to make your website password protected, so it's a closed group of friends have it, then you can just do that. and you'll have, it's just one password. It's not like a login, so it's not super powerful there. Also, they have an awesome live chat available most of the time. They respond pretty quickly. So that's the basic, guys. Your dashboard has some videos on how to use it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to home. If you guys are brand new to Shopify, we're gonna do some more basic stuff, and then we're gonna do menu navigation and footers and things like that. So it kind of walks you through. Shopify is very user-friendly, like I said. Add your first product, so let's add a product. Say, okay, let's go back to home, see what it wants us to do now. So we talked about adding your custom domain. This is something you'd buy from, I believe you can buy from them. So you can buy right here, which is probably the easiest way. I use GoDaddy a lot, and it transfers one-click transfer, which is awesome. So I personally like GoDaddy, but that's up to you. And then what it does is it still hosts on GoDaddy, and then you just change your name servers so they talk to each other. I won't get too complicated into that. So that's it. Then if you go to online store, we'll get into a little bit more advanced stuff, some coding potentially. So we're going to customize this. The view theme, I didn't change my theme. Normally you would notice you can make edits here, but since we're in this, it's taken over. And there's a way to switch back as well if you decide to switch back to the stock. But that's your home page. So from here you can do your logo. I don't have a logo, but we'll just do, let's see if this will even work. There we go. And you can select from their free images. If you're doing website development, I would use Canva. Get the premium service. There's the free 30-day for a while. Pixabay is also great for images. And then, so we got that logo going up. We're gonna select it. We can change the size. And you can change your color. So there's a whole bunch of advanced features in here. Your footer. So that's just the name, what's going on here, the newsletter. So you guys can change all of this by removing it. I'm not gonna say what I just did though. So let's go home, leave, I don't wanna save that. All right, so now we're gonna go to navigations. So in navigation, that's where we can link all the pages. So here's our main menu. We don't have a category, so I'm going to edit this and say about us, and then move this. You can select here, pages, space, apply, save menu. Okay, and then under pages is where you'd write the meta description for your page that you created. Deep space, page. Again, that's just the social share. And see, that's how it would show up when you share it. So we're gonna go ahead and save that. Let's go home. So I'm gonna show you a couple more things in the store. Here you can make duplicates, so let's go back to customize. Okay, so now here's your About Us page. I didn't do the footer menu yet. So this is what it looks like. We got the About Us up. So we wanna get rid of this powered by Shopify, and that's probably the last thing we're gonna do today. We've gone pretty deep in here. We're gonna have to go to language. Edit language, there's a couple ways to do it. You can edit in the code or edit in language. Language is probably more user-friendly. Let's see if we can find it really quick. What was it that it said? It said, so we want to get rid of the powered by Shopify. Again, there's a way to do it in the code, but let's just do, so let's just see if that changed it. So it should save. Let's go to the actual domain and see what happened there. There you go. So now we made that. So right now it's still linked to Shopify. You'd actually have to go into the code, I think, and change it. So to do that, we're gonna come here, open a new tab. So I lied to you guys, there is a little bit of coding that we're gonna have to do. All right, guys, so you go to sections and then footer liquid here. So we're gonna search powered by, here we go. All right, so let's just remove the tags. Save. All right, now let's test out. And there you go, it's gone. Okay guys, so we fixed the footer, and then the one last thing I want to do is show you how to make the footer menu. So navigation, you notice there was 2 types of menu. Footer menu, we're just going to add a feature. Let's do the About Us page. And then you can do a custom URL here, but you can also do the page. And this way, if you change anything in there, it'll still link. Save, and then on online store, guys, customize, and you have more theme settings in here. I just want you guys to be aware of it. So we did the logo and stuff here. You can do your Favicon, the thing that shows up here under the settings. So here's where you would do all of that. All right, guys, I hope that helps. So here was your tutorial on Shopify. So we did custom themes, we did custom layouts. I showed you how to get it for free, basically for life. I didn't show you how to do third-party payment platforms to plug in. It's not a smooth plugin. Usually it's just embedded. So you would use something like Calendly, and then they would give you an embed code, or same with the Paywheel. But guys, I really hope that helps you and brings you ahead the competition. Thanks. Have a great day. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Also, don't forget to follow me at FoundScott on Instagram. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. Really appreciate it. Please make sure to subscribe. Should be right down there or there. Watch my next video and my playlist right there for me and Moses. Thanks so much. Have a great day.